See, for me, I'm living my dream. Yeah, see, what's the effect? See, when this magic happens, really sometimes the results are magical. And people really tell us that, you're God, you're this. I said, we are not. And I repeat again, we are not. Anybody who thinks he's God is a fool. Truthfully, we're just a human being with a skill. And if that skill is used in the right way for the larger good, the magic will happen. And it doesn't happen all the time, but enough of times it has happened for us to believe the skill has to be given. Okay. Now, having said that, now what has it happened to me as a person is, I'm so consumed in delivering all these service to my patients. I love it. For me, I'm living my dream. It's not a job for me anymore. I always tell when junior doctors come to me, and somewhere we have this conversation, I said, never become a doctor to make money. And they look at me like this, oh, this fellow must have made all this money, now he's talking like a Swamiji. It's not wrong in people expecting that in their mind. They can't say it to me verbally or openly. Then I tell them, listen, I'm not saying that money is wrong or bad. I'm not saying that. Or money is not important. But remember that the average doctor makes more money than the average man on the street. This is the truth, sooner than later. Okay, and we can make it for a longer period of time. But when I get a call at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock on a Sunday morning with a child with a clot in the brain, who needs surgery, I don't go because there's money to be made. I go there because there's a life to be saved. This is the truth. And whether the child dies or survives, I get my money. This is the truth. But if the child survives, what the family gets, no money can buy. So the money is a byproduct of what I'm doing, not the main agenda of what I'm doing. That is fundamentally the difference here. And if people don't get this, they're missing the wood for the trees. This is the only field where people give their life unconditionally in our hands. And I can't treat it like an iPhone or a pressure cooker or a microwave and say, I'll come tomorrow. Really. So this is what most of the world doesn't understand, the stress that we are in, the kind of risks that we take, personal risks, professional risks to make things happen. Yes, I'm not saying that, there are bad sheep everywhere, but to paint everybody with one brush is so unfair, because I know so many colleagues of mine who are swearing and who have put their life on the line to make things happen. But truthfully, you see, medical education, like any other education, become commercial. Who is running these commercial institutions? Not doctors. Most of them are not doctors, politicians, somebody else. Now, if you have to put so much of money to get in, so much of money to do this, so much of money to do, think about it. So, if everything is transactional there, how can it not be transactional here? That's the truth. So, somewhere along the way, we have to see, I always tell people that, healthcare should never get commercialized completely. There has to be. In fact, even I tell people who wants to invest money with me, I said, I'm looking for a compassionate capitalist. I'm not looking for a ruthless capitalist who wants, quarter to quarter return on investment. And they say, what do you mean, doctor? I said, listen, I have my patients who are selling their Mangal Sutra, their cow, their buffalo to make this happen. I can't give that money to some guy who's already having crores of rupees in the bank to get some more money. That is not going to happen. And then people look at doc, then you're too idealistic, nothing. I said, it's okay. It's okay if I don't. I only feel bad that I couldn't serve 10 more people or 10,000 more people. But it's very important to know the color of the money that's going to come, because it's very, very critical in this field especially to make that happen. So for me, because I'm very clear what I want to do, how I want to deliver the services, I enjoy every moment of what I'm doing. I'm kicked about this. I'm already in my 21st year of 22nd year of practice. I can go on for next 22 years, God willing, and nothing happens. I really want to serve people, because I think that is where, I will be who I am. And it doesn't mean that I have not balanced my life. That's the next question people ask. The couple of very interesting things happened to me. When I was in my final year neurosurgery in the year 1999, two very important critical things happened to me personally. One is in January 1999, I developed a swelling in my neck, somewhere here. Painless swelling, okay? And from January to June, slowly it became bigger. And I was just in my final year, a few months before my exam. I had no time. I was running out like a mad guy. And So I would meet my colleagues in the corridor. I see what's happening. They will feel this and say, take this medicine, take that medicine. I would go on. But by June, it became so big, I could see it in the mirror. I said, something's going on. Then they biopsied it. The needle went in. Nothing happened. We biopsied it. It turned out to be tuberculosis. I had no fever. I had no weight loss. All my tests were normal, but this came as TB. And I had to start anti-TB treatment. And I realized myself that TB only comes when your immune system is down. And for the cause of my poor immune system was, I was at the mercy of the canteen of the hospital, overwork, poor nutrition, and poor habits. That's the first thing that happened. That's when I realized that I need to take care of my health. It's very important. Number two was in the year 1999, just before my exams, the British Medical Journal, BMJ, is one of the big reputed journals in the world, ran an article, divorce rates among doctors. And number one, you won't believe it, neurosurgeons. And I was not surprised at that statistic, because at that time I was married with 2 children. Mine and my wife is a love marriage. We were classmates from first year medical school. We were first the best of friends, then we are spouses. We love each other's company even till today and things like that. And I remembered how many times that my wife wanted to go for a movie, second show, tickets done, waiting for me, and I would realize at 4 o'clock in the morning that it's 4 o'clock in the morning. No mobile phone, she can't reach me, I can't reach her, I'm in my own world. People thought, oh, what's happening? Then I realized I'm becoming a statistic. She said, if I knew the neurosurgery was so tough, I would never have allowed you to be a neurosurgeon. And I said, if I told you, that's why I didn't tell you. My schedule during my training used to be Monday morning, 7 o'clock, Saturday night, 9 o'clock. Wednesday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Monday night. Worked like this for 4.5 years. It was crazy, but we are handling the most important organ in the body. So that's when I realized that I had to slow down. That's when I decided. Then I took so then I asked myself the next question: what is my best possible future as a neurosurgeon? And then nobody had sat with me and counseled me. See, normally we expect the seniors to counsel, but at that time I think all this didn't exist in this world at that time. I don't know whether it really exists now in other industries also. Everybody's on their own. So I looked around, I saw a couple of my senior colleagues who were very successful, and we would look at them like Sachin Tendulkar of neurosurgery and things like that. And we say, oh, if these are some of my idols in neurosurgery, if I get all the skills that they have, which may or may not happen, if I get all the breaks that they got, which may or may not happen, that's the best possible future. That's the truth. Next, I asked myself the next critical question: do I like that future? And I didn't, because they had become slave of their practice. They didn't have time for themselves and their family. And I would hear the family cribbing. Now I told myself I need time for myself so that I can keep my battery charged. So a couple of decisions I took. I didn't do an evening practice. I didn't join a full-time corporate job where I'm stuck like that. I needed time for myself. So I have time. In fact, 2010, 2011, India-Australia cricket match happened in Bangalore. I'm a great, crazy cricket fan. I went all 5 days to the test match. Can you imagine? Full day I sat, Tendulkar hit double century. Zair Khan was foxing people with all those, what is that with the old ball they do, the reverse swing and all of that. It was so much of fun. People were calling me, Doc, where are you? I said, I'm in the cricket match. We want to see you. I said, you can't see me for 5 days. So what is this? I said, boss, there's 70 neurosurgeons in Bangalore. You tell me where you want, I'll give you the address. But you want to see me, either you come in as an emergency, which I will come and see for sure, or you wait for 5 days. So I really have tried to be the master of my time. I may not have been successful all the time, but I have loved what I've done. In fact, I tell everybody there are 5 things every human being needs in life. First is health. Second is happiness. Third is peace of mind. Fourth is love. Fifth is relationships. And none of these 5 money can buy. Yet people think if I have money, I get all of things. It's an illusion. Not at all. I'm not saying money is not important, but you need this 5. Money does not give you this. So once you understand that, you'll find a way to find that, that zone or that sweet spot where you can organize your life. And I think I have found that spot. And my family loves what I'm doing, and including my parents. We live joint family. We were 4 generations living together. My grandmother died recently. I love what I'm doing.